Okay.
Okay, cool. It's Sophie here. I'm at Sony HQ with Matt, Jordan and Lee of Bring Me the Horizon. How are you?
Alright, how are you?
Not too bad, thank you. Now you've literally just got the CD in your hands.
Yeah.
Are you pleased with how it's looking?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Right, April 1st is the release date. Is it April Fool's Day? Was that intentional, that change of date? Are you playing a trick?
Yeah, it's a trick we haven't done. I would say
Right.
that might be believable if everyone hadn't heard it already. But
I was going to ask you about that, because usually you've got this big excitement, what's everyone going to think, what the fans going to respond to, etc. But you know already what people think about the album. Has that kind of made the excitement less for you for the official launch? Or?
I don't think it maybe took a bit away. I think that's what we wanted. We wanted the CD to have like a fucking big impact, you know what I mean? I think when it leaked and then the whole release and the impact and everything, we just like felt like it were gone, you know what I mean?
Then we kind of had it a bit early, I suppose.
Yeah.
We got that response like a month ago, so I think there's still people who are going to be picking up for the first time, and it's on the radio and shit. So there's still hopefully going to be new people coming to it as well.
Definitely. And what was your uncensored response when you found out, it's leaked? What did you all do?
Fuck's sake, something like that.
We just got back from a show in Australia, back to hotel, and everyone was just like, it's leaked, and we all just went and sat in Ollie's room, and everyone was just fucking fuming.
It wasn't a good vibe.
I can imagine.
But the next day was pretty much, we woke up and we were like, right, let's just deal with it.
Yeah, it's done now, innit? We knew it was going to leak, it's inevitable, you know what I mean? Every CD leaks, really.
Yeah.
And it was just the fact that it was 2 months early that all pissed us off the most, you know what I mean? But we brought the release forward and that, so it doesn't seem as bad.
Would you say you're quite resilient as a band though? Do you think you bounce back from things like that quite well, or do you linger around?
Bouncing. Nah, we're alright with stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like I said, we expected it to leak, and then
Ollie always said like everything goes there's always something that goes wrong with this band, and then somehow always works out at the end as well. So when it leaked, he was like, I just knew it had gone too smoothly. You know what I mean? The whole writing of the album and everything, everything worked out really well. So there had to be a twist, probably. Yeah. That was it. But at least it's been well received, and kids seem to really like it. So.
Been a lot worse if everyone said it was shit.
Yeah.
And in a way, this album is a bit risky, particularly with the first track. It kind of tells everyone we are doing some things a bit different on this album. You've kind of gone for it.
I think that's what we want to do as well. And just be like, here you go. This has been your
The first track is supposed to be a bold statement of like, if you don't like this, you're not gonna like it. Just turn it off.
I have looked at the reviews. I know you don't think it's a good idea to look at what people say, but I've checked them out, and the majority.
I do it all the time.
He loves it.
Oh, do you?
He's a new guy, so he's like, shit. He didn't ever review, but we're just like.
I'll check it out. Sometimes I'll read them and just be like, oh, this guy's just called us this. I did it this morning, didn't I? Oh,
it's fatal though, isn't it? Like, if I see a bad comment, it haunts me for weeks. I can't forget about it. Do you dwell on it?
Not really. I just find it funny.
Well, you used to. We've had fucking 9 years of people saying shit. So.
Yeah, I guess the only time it's actually bothers you is if they actually touch on something that's true.
If it's in a magazine or something like that, it's like it's a valued opinion or whatever. We're not. It's just like if it's someone on YouTube who they've spent their day sat there slagging off a CD because they're freaks.
They've got nothing better to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just got to take it with a pinch of salt. They're probably retards. Can I say that?
You have, and we'll keep it in. Yeah, so whose opinion would you respect, and whose would affect how you feel if they said, that's a bit crap? Who would be like, oh,
The Rock.
The wrestler?
Yes.
I only think, like, if the rest of my band said it was shit, then I'd be like, but everyone else, we like this CD, and we wrote it this way because we thought it sounded good, so I couldn't really give a shit if like
if one person
some guy
said
who
it was
works
shit,
at the magazine or whatever.
Yeah, I genuinely think like even if pretty much everyone hated it, I'd still feel like we did a good CD because we like it and we worked really hard on it, and that's it. You know what I mean? We thought it was good before anyone else had an opinion. We were all like really proud of it, so that's all you can really go by. You can't worry too much.
Yeah.
I guess if my mum said it was shit, I'd probably be a bit depressed.
We all want to impress our parents, don't we? Now, I read that you guys have said that Jordan has allowed you to make the sounds you've always wanted to make with, your keyboards and electronic sounds, but you're not a band that's all about metal. You've never said that you just like metal and rock bands. So what other kind of unusual genres do you think have influenced this album, like acoustic ones?
Been a lot of stuff. I mean, it's not just like a music genre, you know what I mean? It's just loads of different stuff. If you buzz off something, I guess you take an influence off it, like a TV advert or a movie soundtrack, or it could be anything. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to be dubstep or hip hop or something like that. You know what I mean? You just take influence from everything.
Stuff just gets in. You know, what I mean? If you listen to lots of different music, then it just seeps through. Kind of thing.
Osmosis.
Yeah, I think so. And everyone in the band's got really broad taste, so that just naturally means that the music the band makes is unusual and doesn't just sound like straight up metal, because it's not what anyone listens to, so it's not really an influence. You know what I mean?
We like good stuff. If it's good, we're into it.
Can be old if it's good.
Don't matter. Yeah. If as long as it's good.
Everyone's kind of got their own like little niche as well. Like Matt listens to loads of hip hop, and I don't really listen to hip hop much. But then I listen to lots of electronic music because that's like my thing.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I guess Leela's really into post rock, like real ambient stuff. And
good mix going on there.
Yeah, there's lots of different stuff. Yeah.
Now, when you've got a new lineup, obviously you get used to each other, and you're not embarrassed about playing a bum note when you're in the studio or putting an idea forward. How is it when you've got someone new in the arrangement? Is it like, oh no, I don't want to say that, or oh god, he's going to think I'm a terrible drummer?
We're never that weird, though, I don't think.
We're all pretty comfortable with each other. I mean, because we've been working with him, and obviously Liam Ollie had spent a lot of time with Jordan in Ollie's house. You know what I mean? Like hours and hours writing the record and stuff. Everyone just were comfortable with each other by the time we went in the studio. And I mean, like, I'd refer to Jordan for like drum parts and stuff. About like, does this sound right? Is this, you know what I mean? And I think we just helped each other a lot. You know what I mean? We're not about.
No one's got any.
We're not about being dickheads to each other. You know what I mean? Like saying, oh, you played that wrong, you shit. It's just like.
Everyone's got the same goal. It's just we want to be as good as possible, and we wanted the album to be as good as possible.
I think that's why there's so many more ideas on the CD, because no one will, like, if you came with me an idea, no one would just go in that shit. Because then he'd be embarrassed to like come in with more, but everyone was like.
It was it was definitely a positive. The writing was positive. You know what I mean? It didn't feel like.
Just relaxed, wasn't it?
Yeah. Felt good. So.
And I think that's why songs turned out like they did. You know what I mean? Because it were relaxed and the songwriting could. Yeah, I think these guys could concentrate a lot on the structure of the songs and stuff like that. So it just a lot easier and a lot less stressful. Whereas when we write back in day, it'd just be us five in a practice room, and we'd write one part and then we'd go, right, what should we do next? And then we'd just be sat there like.
Everyone playing over each
for
other.
hours, yeah, and then I'd start hitting my drums and then someone would just start going, and by the end of it, we'd be playing like AC/DC or something, just messing about, you know what I mean? And then, but I guess it would take
still do that in practice.
Yeah, I will still do that. Yeah. But what that song we had the other day? Return of the Plague Note, yeah. Just shit, we're idiots. But no, just a lot easier and a lot relaxed, and it shows on the record, I think.
Apparently you think this is like a positive overall, this album's got hope to it.
Yeah.
But you've still got some angry vibes in there, haven't you? With Activist.
It's angry, I guess it's angry like, it's not angry now, it's angry looking back.
Yeah,
sort of thing. So yeah, it's retrospectively angry, so.
How was it working with Terry then? Because he's written one of my favourite albums, not written, he produced White Pony.
White Pony, that's what everyone refers to.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing, isn't it? But obviously Pantera and Limp Bizkit, I love a bit of Limp Bizkit as well.
See, he came along, basically, we got a list of producers. We knew we wanted to work with someone different, and we would start like compiling a list of producers, and Terry were at the top of it, and we just, you know, we're saying we love White Pony, we love Pantera. He always gets the best sounds out of the bands, you know what I mean? His Pantera sounds fucking metal as fuck, and Deftones is, you know what I mean? And stuff like Dredge as well, and done stuff like that, and he just seemed like the right dude for the job. And
it's just easy to work with as well. Like, but we were even amazed that he said, "Oh, I'm up for working with you and stuff, and coming to England and that." And
he never works outside of his comfort zone. He never works outside of Seattle.
He's never been to England.
Yeah, and we made it. We gave him the Pickery Studios, and they picked two, and we were like, "This one looks good." And we went and lived with him for about 6 weeks.
He's good at table tennis.
Is he?
Fucking amazing. Like I thought I was good.
He's
a real nice guy.
He's very relaxed. He loves John Smith, and he's good at table tennis.
Oh, your man, really?
Yeah, perfect.
Now, just to wrap it up, I want to know what you all bring to the band now. How dynamics changed in terms of your personalities? Like, is Jordan the organised one that's brought in focus?
He's all over the place.
Right, no. What would you say your main role is, first of all, in the band?
Taking the piss.
Humour. I'm the Joker.
Yeah.
Pack.
I'd be the butt of the joke probably
Oh.
for the most part. I
As a newbie, you have to take it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's fine. I'm getting used to it.
What about you?
Don't know.
Lee is definitely the quiet, thoughtful one. Yeah, I would say.
Deep.
Deep.
D&M.
Yeah.
Deep and meaningful.